between buying from this guy at 3.5 dirham or this guy at 4 dirham. This guy at 4 dirham, maybe he worth that I have the half a dirham difference. We need ourselves to know why I was with Surrender. Yes, I was with Surrender, I don't want to say where, but visiting one of the friends and passing by a supermarket. And I told him, come. He was looking for me. I cannot understand why the cucumber and onion and potato in this place is half the price of other places here in Dubai. So you need to make sure that if you look at the product, you must differentiate that this product shelf life is about to finish. And that's why they are selling it cheap. Or this product is a fresh and good, so it makes the difference. This is what we want every one of us to know. But how we can, about cooked food which we ate today, how we can differentiate that? Oh, it smells very nice. Oh, taste is very good. This is all what we know. And they are the best with tasting and colors on it to make it attractive. Okay? So we go to the next. Your time is off, but if you would like, I have probably a few more minutes to finish. Unless you are tired, then I can leave it for tomorrow. Other items? No one said bureau or no, so yes or no? Okay. This is another other products we did not discuss. This is how you do with your livestock, the dairy products. Do you know the man in the middle when he was young with the 30s? I'm now 65, 66. That was in a Safi farm, which is the biggest integrated dairy farm on earth. At that time they had 25,000 milking cows, now they have 50,000 or 45,000, still the biggest on earth, and it had been recorded into Guinness Book. I did this job about 30 years ago, or 25 years ago, in the 80s. We had built a dairy cold room, 1 million liter size, because they milk 1 million liter at that time. They were milking 1 million liter a day. And we had also about 6 barbers for milking the cows. And those are 2 big tanks. And you could see the other ones at the back. These are very well insulated, and the milk inside it is at 20 degrees centigrade. From there they go through the dairy process factory, where we have cheese and long life milk and lebanon and all kinds of things. And this is one of the things, the most important thing over here is milking the cows. Anything else after that, it can be delayed. A cow has to be milked, and there is no weekend. You cannot say, stop milking in the weekend, I have a vacation. You have to milk it during the weekend. Hook it to the cow, and immediately from the cow and goes out from the plate heat exchanger at 1 degree centigrade. Otherwise, you have a problem. If your refrigeration equipment at source is not good, what you do? You have to milk the cow and throw it immediately. We have a big wadi. In case the refrigeration equipment goes out of order, you just simply throw the milk, because you cannot keep it in the cow. It will go crazy. And the cow milks 40 to 50 liters a day. Some of them even exceed that. These are special cows. And the normal cow at my house and your house, probably we will be having to get 10, 15 liters a day. But in those, 40, 45, 50 liters, 55 liters a day. So this is the important thing with the most important thing here, is fumigation. We don't use fumigation here. We use sterilization, and we use pasteurization in the dairy. Pasteurization, which we pasteurize the milk, which means that we raise the temperature of the containers and the equipment through which the milk goes to make sure that we kill all the germs. Okay? When we go, that is that is pasteurization. Then sterilization, we have to sterilize the packages in which, and the containers in which we keep the milk. So we have to make sure also that those are sterilized properly. And Tetra Pak is one of the biggest names who does the packages on this one. We need also to mention something which I forgot, that you can never kill a germ or insect or virus by lowering the temperature, but you can kill it by increasing the temperature. Therefore, in Sweden and Siberia and Russia and probably in Norway and Britain and other places, when the temperature at winter becomes very low and you have a lot of snow, you find a desert of snow over there. You see nothing. The minute the spring comes, the water melts, the ground starts becoming green, which means the seeds or the germs, they were sleeping. And when they see the light, when they see the heat, they started growing. Therefore, there is no way you can kill the germs and the viruses by dropping the temperature down. But you can easily kill them by sterilization, raising the temperature up. Now, some of these viruses, you kill them at 90, at 80, at 70, at 100. Some of them they need 200 degrees centigrade. That is a different issue. But you can kill by raising the temperature. One other interesting thing here. This is a courtesy from Al-Amin. Just I wanted to show you what we call the California gardens, or the canned food which we store at the room temperature. This is one of the what's that? Makkah Watani in Makkah. This is the supermarket, like the one we saw today, but with a different shape. Before that, where's the compressors? You lost the compressor. I wanted to show you the apps which we spoke about today, but it is there. No. Maybe I will find it somewhere else. Okay. One of the other, last one, is the egg which you eat every day. This is the chicken egg. Have you ever thought, how do I know that this egg is better than the other one, or this is old, or this is new? The eggs we eat, yes? Rotated. Okay, what more? Rotated, but for what you rotate it? Because you see how strong it is fixed in place, because you have like these strings holding it in the middle, and also you have on the corner, you have an air gap. When the egg is old, the air gap becomes big, and you could see the gap. So some of them, I'm talking while it is at the store, so you hold it in your hand and look at it. But if you take it home and you break it, you will also see a lot of things inside, which I wrote over here. Whoever wants those things, by the way, we are willing to give those to anyone who gives us his email address, and I think we can email those things to anyone interested. This is open for all of you to take. But if we have time tomorrow, I can even show you how to examine the egg at home, and or at place. Then you make sure that you buy the egg, the fresh egg. Eggs also, like fruits and vegetables and meat, they are transported from their farms down to our place here, and they will also be subject to the misuse of the owner, of the storekeeper, of the driver of the refrigerated truck, the handling, everything. Because the best temperature to keep it is at 7 degrees centigrade. What if someone delivers it at 7 in a nice refrigerated truck, and I had seen those myself. I was watching one of the supermarkets, without saying where it is, the truck came with refrigerated truck with eggs. And they unloaded the truck because he wanted to go, and they kept the eggs outside the store until someone comes and pick it up and take it inside. And they left it for many hours in the heat outside. This is ridiculous. Then all what the people before have done went for nothing. Because they spoiled, they raise the temperature. The minute you raise the temperature, the gel inside has the same thing because it is the same story, has the same characteristics like the others. And we need to make sure, because we consume a lot of eggs. Eggs not only what we boil or fry, they enter in everything we eat. Like our lunch today and even sweets, they are full of eggs. So we need to make sure that we buy the right one. And I think you are. Thank you very much. I have too many to talk about, but ice cream hardening, and if anyone is interested, I can speak about it tomorrow, because you cannot make ice cream at home. It has to be hardened without being frozen. I have a couple of others we leave it for tomorrow. It's now 5:20, and I think every one of you is tired, and thank you very much for your patience. Any questions, or we leave it for tomorrow? You want to go home, I'm sure. Same like me. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abu. It's much appreciated.
They brought me the edge to demonstrate it, but we didn't have time. Yes.
Yeah. Just before we leave for today, I just want to share this book. It's called The Person in Charge Food Safety Handbook, and Richard Sprenger of Hygiene has been kind enough to give us 50 copies, which we have outside in the registration desk, and if you're interested, you can take a copy of it. Thank you, Richard. Much appreciated. Also, just quickly, tomorrow's schedule, we start at the program proper starts at 8:30, but we assemble at 8 o'clock for networking and coffee session. And we started, like I said, 8:30, and we have a series of technical presentations, and these technical presentations are quite interesting. I don't know if you have had the chance to go through the agenda, but the first one, it's called Food Safety and Store Profitability. It's by Danforth, and Javier Lazaro is going to be making that presentation. The second one is called Increasing Profitability Through Energy Efficiency and Intelligent Store, and that's going to be by Amitesh Singh of Emerson. The third presentation is called Controlling Food Loss in Post-Harvest System, and that's by Ruqayya Chamas of ITT. And after that, we are organizing a panel discussion involving the media, and I'll be moderating that session, and this is something new that we are trying out. The purpose of this is to basically ensure that the media understands food safety and refrigeration issues and does a better job at covering these two aspects, and I do ask your participation, and what you give us feedback is going to be very useful for us, so that we as journalists can do a better job at reporting on food safety issues. This is going to be followed by a presentation by Richard Sprenger, and he's going to be talking on person in charge. And thank you, Richard. I mean, he's that's a slot that I asked him to take up today, and he's been very kind to do that, almost at the last minute, a moment's notice. And then we go for lunch, and yes, we have a site visit, but we'll do our best to ensure that it's more focused and better organized. I do apologize for today's site visit, which owing to various factors did not shape up as we expected it would. Tomorrow, for the site visit, we'll have a brief, we'll have a debriefing session, and we'll take those of you who are interested in batches of 5 or 6, and that way you can listen to what is being said. And Mr. Khalid Babuza is going to be leading that, and the focus is on the behavior of fruits and vegetables and other food categories. So that, I think, should be interesting. And that takes us to our afternoon session.